and I'm going to start recording. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. Zach, go ahead and mute you. I'm sorry. I'll leave it alone. Hands off. I've been looking forward to this call for about 4 or 5 days because I feel like we hadn't been able to see each other. We hadn't been able to touch base, and I'm going to try to make sure that Brian Darby's on, Beth Darby's on. Yeah. So we got just about everybody. Jared's got to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try to make sure that every call that we do, Beth Darby's on. Hey, Beth. And make sure that every call that we do has a purpose, and it's not just personal development or motivation. I want it to be, what's up, Brian? I want it to be a teaching point. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of things out of the way as far as just team-related stuff. As far as I know, a couple of y'all have 2 SC points, but it officially didn't show up yet, so I wasn't even going to go there with that. But one shout-out for last month, I was giving away the $25 and $50 gift cards, and Sam is getting him a $25 gift card shipped all the way to Missouri, even though I don't like Missouri. I like the state and the people, but Missouri beat us in football last year. And anyway, that's just a bad memory for me. But Sam is getting a $25 gift card. A couple of things to go over, too. I was talking about doing a push to diamond. I was on the phone with Melanie for about 45 minutes yesterday just trying to – oh, no problem, buddy. You deserve it. So I was just talking about y'all, talking about our team, talking about different things that I could do differently. She is going to do another 3 vital behavior group. I bounced it off a couple of people and talked to Melanie about whether it was better for us to continue to do our own 3 vital behavior group and our own Coach Basics group. And the few people that I talked to agreed to do our own. I know Sarah's wanting to get plugged back in and really, get into it this time. Sam has a new coach that he's going to add into it. So if you have anybody else, I'm not going to add you into it unless you have a coach that's in it, because I don't want you to get confused. I added Zach in it because he has a coach that's going to be in it. I just don't want you to be overwhelmed with being in there unless you just want to be. So if you want to be in it and you're not, let me know. But the 3 vital group, Melanie decided to do that again. She's going to change some things in it. Her and a couple other top-level coaches are doing an experimental group this month. She didn't want to add us to it because she don't know how it's going to go yet. And but that's the cool part is we're getting to learn from the best, and we'll get that knowledge passed down. Here's why I'm going to encourage you is I want you to be honest with me because what Melanie did today, we was talking about engagement in the groups and learning and things like that. That's my son getting his blanket. He's in good bed. He's like a daddy. Go to bed early. But if you don't feel like that you want to do this 3 vital behaviors group or a Coach Basics group, then let me know. I promise you won't hurt my feelings. Because here's the other side of it. If you're in the group, then I really want you to be in the group. And things happen. Sarah said that she wanted to look at Zach and Sarah right now. They're froze. Look at their faces. That's funny. But anyway. So everybody's froze. But make sure, if you're in those groups that, you're participating in all those things. If you don't want to be in the group, then let me know that too. And I'll make sure to, to take you out of it. I just don't want you engaged if you're not. So April 6th, there'll be another 3 vital behaviors group. It's going to be a little bit different. We'll still do calls with Melanie and some of her coaches. April 6th will also be a new Coach Basics group. I've already created both of them and added you to it. If you're not in it, I'm sorry to let me know because I tried to go down the list to make sure that I added you. If you don't want to be in it, message me and I'll pull you out of it. April 13th is going to be our next challenge group. I talked to a few people and we just decided to move it to April 13th because we really didn't have enough people to do a refresh group like we wanted to, but it'll give you more time to post about the next challenge group. So April 13th would be our next challenge group. April 25th is the Super Saturday. So just a few tidbits on that. This is what we're looking at doing. Calvary, I cannot use Calvary this time. I went to Town Hall today, and I can get a couple of those rooms, nice rooms, for $75 for all day. If I want the gymnasium or the auditorium, it's going to cost $200 to get it. My thoughts are this. I'm pretty sure when we show up Saturday, nobody's going to be in the gymnasium, and we could probably just slide over there and take it over. But if we want to secure it, then we're going to have to pay $200. So we can talk about that more. I'm just being honest with y'all. Just my thoughts. It's just the way I think. But anyway, so Fran had mentioned, and there's several, if you look at Melanie and all them and what they do, they have a thing on Friday night. And Fran was talking to me about it. And what we're talking about doing is possibly doing a Friday night deal where we all get together. Can y'all hear me? Somebody chat me and let me know that you can hear me.
Off and on.
Off and on.
You're breaking up, but we can hear you.
Okay. If I break up too much, let me know, because I see y'all freezing. Chat or send something to me or let me know, because I don't want y'all to miss details and dates.
I hear you fine.
Okay.
You're not breaking up for me.
Okay. If one of y'all can't hear me, let me know, because I see y'all freezing. It makes me worry. Tiffany is froze solid, so it kind of makes me worry that somebody can't hear me. That Friday night, we was talking about possibly getting together and having a clean eating buffet or something, because I created a Facebook. I did this event better than I did last time. So I created a Facebook page that y'all should all be invited to and have seen. If you hadn't, let me know that. It's got the address, it's got information, it's going to have updates on it. But I've already probably had a half dozen to 10 people from all over asking, are y'all having this? What do I got to do to come to it? Blah, blah, blah. So I think there's going to be more people there. Plus, it'll be a great opportunity for you to invite people. Plus, that Friday night, I think it'd be a great opportunity for us to get together and, do some stuff as a team and invite people to it. Invite other people from other teams, just to have something there. We'll have to come up with it. We're not going to talk about that tonight, but just have those thoughts, in your mind as we get ready to do that. I know Zach, I talked to him. Sam, see if you can find you a local Super Saturday. Zach and Sarah, I know y'all's is 3 hours away, so I've already challenged Zach at having his first Super Saturday here in the next year. I'm gonna give you a year, Zach. Don't make me come to Arizona and make you have a Super Saturday, because this 40-year-old man, I'm just kidding. But that'd be a good opportunity. Okay, so Sam's got his. So a 3-hour tour. Zach, you could drive 3 hours and go to a Super Saturday. That would be great. If not, it's just good to get to one. Y'all drove to Vegas. Drive to Super Saturday, Zach, and invest in your business. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Anyway, okay. So let me see. Yeah, I'm 41. That's right. Feeling 30. Did y'all see those abs today? I'm just saying 20. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so that was Throwback Thursday. So tonight I'm going to talk about one thing in particular. I'm going to talk about attracting coaches and things. So show of hands for y'all that are not pros. How many of y'all want to attract new coaches and become a diamond? 1-star, 2-star. Okay, all that. All of y'all that replied, and I don't remember who all did, but a lot of people did. All of y'all that replied when I said, what were your goals for next month? You said, I want to, get 2 coaches or 3 coaches or all those different things, or 1 coach, or, whatever your goals may be. So here's the reality with that. You don't just happen to find coaches unless you're Tiffany at your Spring Water Festival and Autumn comes walking by. That's rare that happens. Okay. That's just the reality of it. The only way that you find coaches is to let people know about it, to post about it, to tell people about it. I know that they talk about getting coaches from our challenge groups, but just like in our challenge groups, how do people know about the coaching opportunity if you never post about it, you never talk about it? And I'm not saying go into our challenge groups and post about the coaching opportunity all the time. Rhonda had pointed me in the direction of a call that I still got to go back and listen to about somebody that does a good job of kind of intermingling the coaching opportunity into the challenge groups. But if they're your challengers, they're following you on Facebook and they're going to see when you post about the coaching opportunity and things like that. So you've got to post about the coaching opportunity. How do you know what to post about the coaching opportunity? Let me tell you how I know what to post. One, in the 3 Vitals group, they give you posts and things like that to be able to share. In our file section, in the Elite Fitness, in the file section of Dream Team, there's coach opportunity posts and things like that. But this is what I do. The post that I made tonight, y'all can go look at mine, is one that came from Shannon Hargrave. the right side of my picture, I wish I'd have made that, but I didn't. I took it from hers and I put my picture on the left side. I had her post, and what I did is I went to Shannon Hargrave. She's a successful coach. I looked through her photos, and I seen a coach post from 6 or 7 months ago, and I took it and made it my own. That's different ways that I go about, making a coach post. But this is something that I want you to think about. Think about this hard, okay? And this is something that really pushed me because I was listening to a call and I was reading something, and it all kept coming back to this right here. And it said, people will not follow a wandering ship for long. Maybe a little while. Think about that. They might follow you for a little while, but once they realize that you're a wandering ship and you're not really going in any certain direction, you're just kind of going around in circles, or maybe you're sitting still or you're not doing anything at all, people will not follow a wandering ship for long. So if you've got goals of building a business, then you've got to get out there and you've got to be consistent, because that's what people are looking for. You have your ups and downs. Yes, you do. I mean, you have time, that you're away from it. I've taken time away from it, but I'm talking about overall in a year. Let me let my dog out. I'm talking about in a year's time frame, are you consistent with what you're doing? Because if you're not, then people are not going to be attracted to that. The biggest part of this whole journey is, and Jared said this the other day, and this freaking blew my mind. The biggest part of this whole business is the network marketing side of it. And I didn't really get that until the other day. It's not about having the best transformation. It's not about being 5'10", long blonde hair, and I'm nothing against blondes, Kim, or Tiffany, or any other blonde on here. But it's nothing. It's not nothing about that, because here's the reality. I go through the Beachbody success story things that you get, the Beachbody 411s once a month and all this different stuff, and it talks about successful coaches. And I looked at this one coach, and I swear to you, and I'm just telling you my first thought when I seen her. My first thought when I seen her, she's a 5-star, is she's a 5-star coach. She didn't have the look. She wasn't in the best shape of her life. She might be in the best shape of her life, but she wasn't in the best shape. How about that? She kind of looked homey. She just looked plain. There was nothing fancy about her like you see Lindsay Matway and all those different coaches. And I thought, what in the world? And when Jared said that the whole key to all of this truly is the network marketing side. It truly is the network marketing side, and knowing what it takes to be successful at the network marketing side. And that's what you're learning in the 3 Bottles group and things like that. So the biggest part of that is learning the network marketing, learning how to leverage, learning how to get your name out there, and then learning how to share about the coaching opportunity in the challenge groups and things. And then you have to lead by example in everything that you do. Why would somebody want to be a part of your team? Why would somebody want to be on Tiffany Alberson's team, or Zach's team, or Sarah's team, or Sam's team, or Kim Ronda's, whoever it may be? Can y'all still hear me? Kim, can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody's frozen, so I'm just making sure that you can still hear me. So you have to lead by example. And here's one of the things that you have to do too, is and this is where I think that we mess up and we struggle, is that not having clear daily, weekly, and monthly and year-long plans and goals. All these successful coaches that I talk to, because I've talked to Jamie Messina is going to be on a call with us, by the way. I talked to her today. Val Bozo, something. I don't know how to say nobody's name. Anyway, she's a Buttermore too. We'll just name everybody Buttermore that I don't know their name. Val Buttermore. How about that? Is going to be doing a call for us. I talked to Melanie today because I was asking her, I said, what can I do to help my coaches? Because honestly, I feel like to an extent that I'm not giving y'all everything that I need to give y'all to be successful. And I said, and she's like, well, you could have some. She said, what are they struggling with? And I said, the coaching opportunity. I said, they all want to recruit coaches and they all want to grow to diamond and things like that. I said, but we're not getting there. And she said that Jamie and Val was very good at it. Why did she say that? I'm just going to be blunt with y'all. Why does she say Jamie? And Val was very good at this. One, Val faked it until she so I'm got to make this rhyme, and it's not. She faked it till she made it. How about that? See, I mean, I'm just saying it. Just it's the way it goes. Faked it till she made it. That ain't what she said, but that's what I'm saying. This is my team call. So anyway, so she faked it, and she got out there, and Melanie said that she acted like she was an elite top 10 coach. She posted. Now, she didn't get out there and say, please join my team. I'm a top 10 coach and all that. But she treated herself and she treated her business every day, every week, every month, and all through it just like she was. She didn't get out there and she shared her struggles. If y'all listened, and I'm telling you, that Lindsay Matway call the other day, I started not to listen to because I've heard her story a million times. But when I went and listened to it, I was like, oh, my gosh. You know? Oh, my gosh. She should have never been a success at this. You know? And honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you. The first time I heard about Lindsay Matway, and she told the story about being a lingerie model, I didn't go Google it. You know, I didn't, because I was like, I'm not going to be one of those people. Surely it's not out there like that. And then I heard it 2 or 3 more times, and I was like, I'm going to Google Lindsay Matway. You know, and I did, and she's right. It pops up these kind of just not good pictures. You know, it ain't nothing you want to see your mama in. I'm just saying. You know, maybe you got a hot mama, but you still don't want to see her in these outfits. It's not real good. You know, it's not Playboy type stuff, but she has a history. You know, that's just part of it. She has that history. She was a waitress. She was $400,000 in debt. She was all those different things that she could have said, well, I'm never going to be successful at this. And she failed her way to success. And people look at it and think that it was easy for her, but it wasn't, you know. And Val Buttermore, whatever her name is, she you know, she faked it until she made it. You know, that's going to be in y'all's mind. I hope y'all think about that tomorrow. I'm going to fake it till I make it. So she did that. But she got out there and was consistently posting about it and talking about it and treating her business as if she was a top 10 coach all the time. That's why she was successful at it. Jamie Messina, I don't know if you've seen her post the other day or not, but Jamie Messina came out and basically she told everybody that, you know, she's different than everybody else, that she likes women. I mean, she really did, and she said it straight. And I messaged her. I love Jamie Messina, and I loved her before. Not like, you know, love her, I'm going to marry her. Obviously, I'm not going to marry her. But anyway, but I really liked her because she just seemed so real. She just seemed so her. She's a white short girl rapper. How does that happen? You know what I'm saying? And she's just straight up. And every time I've been on a call with her for different things when I first started or whatever it may be, there was just something about her that I liked about her. And then, you know, yeah, exactly. So, but the thing that I really liked about her even more so was when she came out and said that's what Melanie talked about today, is Jamie is Jamie. She lets you know her flaws. She lets you know where she's standing. You know what I told Melanie today about that I liked about her? I said, here's the reality with it. Her business, and I'm going to just tell you what I straight up told her. I straight up told her, Jamie knows her business is not based on her desires and her likes and things like that. Her business is based on leveraging network marketing, being real, being bold, and being consistent with it. Because she's going to attract straight coaches, straight women. She's going to attract, you know, men. She's going to continue to attract all those different types of things because it's not about that. But so many times, us as coaches, we're not a Val Buttermore and we're not a Jamie Messina. And the fact that we're not bold, we're not consistent, we don't treat ourselves as if we're, you know, people need to be coming to us. This is what we do. Please join my team. Please be a coach on my team. Please, no. Tonight, you know what? When I posted that coach opportunity thing, I put an application on it. Go fill it out if you want to be on my team. You know, I'm not going to beg anybody to be on my team because that's not the way it should be. So you've got to get out there and you've got to be bold. You've got to lead by example. Why would somebody want to be on your team? Because you're bold, you're courageous, you're different, you don't care, you're set apart, you share your struggles, you know, whatever it may be. And have those, I'm telling you this, if you want to be successful at what you're doing, write this down. Have a clear daily power hour wrote out and know what you're going to do. Have a clear weekly plan and have a clear monthly plan. My clear monthly plan every month is to post about the coaching opportunity, post about challenge groups, and to add value to people's lives. That's the 3 things that I'm going to do all the time. So, and be consistent in those things. Shift your mind from will you join me to having them apply. This is one thing that one of the ladies said. She said when she shifted her mindset to having them join you, to having them apply to be a part of your team or a part of your challenge group, it was a big, huge deal. You know, that's a big, huge deal. And adding values to people's lives. And then I'm going to add one more thing, and then I'm gonna wrap this. I'm not going to keep y'all long tonight. I'm going to let y'all ask any questions. I do want to share a couple other things about the coaching opportunity. But is make sure this, because I know most of y'all don't do this, because this is where I fail a lot, and people wouldn't think it. Make sure you're getting in your personal development every day. I'm telling you this. If I guess I could look at this call, and I would say, maybe Zach and Sarah don't have many struggles or stresses because they're young, they're single, they just live out in Arizona, and they just, I don't know what y'all do in Arizona. I don't know what y'all do out there. Play golf and enjoy sunny weather. But everybody else, okay, I can see where you got struggles. I got to see where you got stresses. I can see, you got kids, you got life, you got all those different things. If anything else, personal development, when you're consistently listening to it or reading it, you have to agree that it impacts you and it helps you in more ways than just Beachbody. You have to agree with that. If you don't agree with me, then you're just lying, because I know it helps you. I know it does. How many people right now can I get a testimony when you're really reading personal development and you're really in it? How much does it impact your life when you stay in that? It does. And I mean, I'm not telling you to read it just so you can be the best Beachbody coach, because it will help you be the best Beachbody coach. I'm telling you because it's going to help you in so many areas of life. It's just like our challengers and stuff. I want them to be the healthiest and most fit, not so their waistline can be small, but so they can be the best that they can possibly be at everything else that they do. And it's the same thing with y'all. When I tell y'all these things to do, you've got to be able to do those things. This is another thing with the coaching, with attracting coaches into getting the diamond and to building a solid diamond and emerald foundation is lead with the coaching opportunity. You've got to do that. You've got to boldly do that. Now, for me, for example, the easiest way that I've been doing that recently is I sign people up through that Beachbody app. I'll tell them, say, hey, is this something that you'd like to do? If you like it, is it something you'll continue to do? And they say yes. And I say, well, and I always say, if you could hear my conversations, would you like to get a discount? It's the same way that I signed up my mama, signed up my pastor when I went to church there. I don't go there anymore. But anyway, but it's the same way that I signed them up, because they wanted to get a discount on the Shakeology and everything else. And it don't cost you anything to do that. How does that sound? And they'll say, oh, yeah, that sounds great. And I say, okay, so what do you want? What workout? We've decided you want 21-day fix? Yeah, yep. So what flavor Shakeology you want? And there's more into it than that. Well, I want vanilla. Okay, well, the only thing you got to do is give me your email address. I'm going to get you hooked up. And then here in the next 24 hours, you'll receive an email, and you just complete the order. So you'll be signed up as a preferred customer or discount coach, and you just finish out the order. And they're like, oh, okay. So I go on and I do the coaching app. I mean, the Team Beachbody app thing. I think Zach or somebody put the link in there for that. But if not, I can put it in there. I sent it to Sam tonight. And the only thing you got to do is go on there. You're actually going to sign them up. You're going to put their email address in. You're going to put their first and last name in. You're going to pick which workout that they want, which flavor of Shakeology you want, and then you're going to complete the order, and then they're going to get an email with a link. And that link's going to let them finish out the order. And then they can follow through from there. That's the easiest way that I've found to do it. Melanie likes to do and she's a little bit better than me, not much, but she makes a little bit more money than me right now. But anyway, she does that quick link thing. What's that thing called? Oh my gosh. What's it called? Zach, you young and Rhonda, what is it? Yeah.
Link.
Coachingcoach.com. There it is. Sam got it. Somebody's come up with it. Coachingcoach.com. I hadn't had any luck with that because every time that I do that, I screw it up. I don't know what it is. And not everybody uses that, but that's what Melanie does. So another easy way to do it is thecoachingcoach.com if you want to do it. How do you do that? If I could tell you, I would tell you, but I cannot explain that. But that's another way to do that. So lead with the coaching opportunity, lead with a discount coach, and it'll help you because just like Melanie told me today, she said they become a coach a lot easier when they're already signed up as a coach because the way that happens is you lead with it. If they're signed up as a discount coach, and this is one thing that I'm starting to do a little bit more of, is just like tonight on the phone with a lady. She said, I'm already telling, she said, I've told this other lady about that, and this is what I told her. That's great. That is awesome. As a matter of fact, since you're already signed up as a coach, I could show you how to sign her up, and you could get $39 a month, which almost helps you to pay for your Shakeology, almost half of it right there. So if you get a couple more people, really, that's what it is. Yeah, that's how it does. You see how that conversation leads. Instead of having to go back and say, well, if you was to sign up as a coach, then you could do this. Well, you're already a coach. So you see how that thing builds and how that thing shifts and how it goes so easy. So a couple of things from tonight. The biggest thing is lead with the coaching opportunity and the discount coaching, and then have those daily plans and post about the coach. If you only post about the coaching opportunity once every 4 months, good luck. Kristen Richards. She kept Kristen Buttermore. We'll call her Buttermore too. But y'all know Kristen Richards. She's a blind-headed coach. She's a real good coach. I don't know if y'all know her or not, but I messaged her the other night. We was talking about some different things, and I was just talking about one of her groups that she's going to be leading, possibly getting some of y'all in it, but I'm not going to now because it's not what I think y'all need. And she said, what are you and your team struggling with? And I said, I have a lot of people that want to get to Emerald and want to get to Diamond, and they're really struggling with it. And she said, why do you think that is? I said, I don't know. I said, they put the time in and put the effort in. And she said, how often do they post about the coaching opportunity? I said, I don't think they post that often from what I see. I said, honestly, I didn't start posting about it consistently until about 3 months ago. I said, I really sucked at it. I was just bad. And this is what she said, what the hell? How do you going to grow a business? And she's a Yankee. And there's nothing wrong with Yankees if y'all are on here. But anyway, I love Yankees. All my Yankee coaches, I love y'all. But anyway, but she's like, what the hell? How do you grow a business and attract coaches if you never post about it and people don't know about it? And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's point blank. It's just, it's just the reality of it. You could sell challenge packs all day long. Shay Stanford was a great example. She was selling challenge packs, and that's all that she done in Shakeology. And Scotty Hobbs come alongside of her at some beach trip that they all went to or whatever, and they started talking, and Scotty was talking about how much money he made and how his business is growing as far as attracting coaches and signing them up as coaches versus her just selling challenge packs. And it was night and day. And now Shay's doing unbelievably well at it, let's just say. And she was doing well then. So, questions about anything I've talked about tonight? Comments, or y'all can ask me about anything else too. Nothing personal. Please don't ask me a personal question because I'll lie. Okay. So this is what I would like for y'all to do. This is all I'm asking. It's not much. Is to really think about anything that you take away from this call tonight and go comment in Elite Fitness. Something that you can take away from this call that can help you to push towards your goals, whatever it may be. One thing that you can do better to help you to become, if you want to become a diamond coach and build that business, one thing, and you can post about it tomorrow, Kim. You look like you're tired or stressed or both or something. I think she needs a hug. I don't know. Beth, what's your little girl's name? Maybe she can go up there and give her a hug. I don't know. But, think about something to take away from this and then see what you're going to apply. Because this is what for those that want to grow a business, this is what I'm going to challenge you to do. Okay? In this next 3 Vital Behaviors group and this next Coach Basics group is to really, for 30 days, buckle down. Is to really buckle down and really show up in the groups and show up on the calls and do the things that you're taught. and really apply it for 30 days and see what happens. My main issue is convincing people that the cost of Shakeology is worth it. So that's where, for me, I understand it's the same thing with everybody else. But the deeper and the more that I understood about Shakeology, just like at work today, there's this lady, she's actually signed up with another coach, and she said, I don't think I'm going to keep drinking Shakeology. And I said, if I was you, I think that I would. And she said, why? And I explained to her how before I started doing Shakeology, how I took protein, how I guessed at everything that I did with my nutrients and all that. So I think for you, Beth, and for all of us, you know, probably you more than anybody understand the whole depth of Shakeology and why it's so good for you, you know, and all the different things, you know, just from your field and knowledge that you know. But I just share simply why I think it's a great value and why it saves me money and why it's good for me. That's all that I do. And then from there, there's nothing else that I can do. Because people look at that and they say, well, it can be $117 a month as a discount coach. But he's not naked. That was my son. But anyway, but I tell them what I was doing is I was spending $70 to go to a gym. I was spending money on gas. You know, I was spending money on all these different supplements and nutrients and all nutrition things and all this different stuff. So I was spending a little over $200 a month. Honestly, I was spending probably closer to $300 a month between my gas, membership fees, and all the different things that I was doing, and I wasn't really getting any kind of results with it. And with this right here, I do. So it's something that it's a no-brainer for me. But here's the reality of it, and Melanie will tell you this too. The average person stays on Shakeology about 3 months. Most people are not going to invest in their own health and their own fitness until their life is threatened by it. It's just the reality of it. They just assume go buy $4 or $5 worth of cheeseburgers and, you know, spend $100 on a brand new phone or different things like that. So most customers on average stay on Shakeology about 3 months. That's why you got to continue to grow your network marketing business. That's why you got to continue to expand it. That's why you got to continue to add customers and add coaches and things like that, because people are going to leave. It's just the way it goes. You know, I've got so many inactive coaches, discount coaches, whatever you want to call it, you know, up under mine, but I continue to grow it. But just share about that. And do this for me too, Beth, if you want to. The next time that you're in, or anybody else, who's the coach asked? Christian Richards. Kristen Richards.
And you did an excellent imitation of her also.
She's like that, right? She's a trip.
Yeah, just like her.
Yeah, she's a trip. Why the hell you guys? And I was like, wow. I'm telling you.
I love her though. You can't help it.
Oh yeah. Wait, I'm telling you. And when I say this, if you don't get to go to Summit, then don't take this the wrong way. But do everything you can to get to go to Summit, because she is amazing. I've gotten to meet her, Paula Chavez, so many of those coaches there, and it was so freaking awesome to be able to see all those coaches, and now to be able to watch their journey and to be able to meet Mike and Katie Ersta and to be able to meet all those different people and to see them in person and plus learn all that stuff. It's really – and I told Melanie the other day, I said, my whole goal and dream and desire and all this right now is just to get y'all that can go, get y'all to Summit, because it's going to be a shot in the arm to be able to help you. Beth, what I was saying, next time you get in a conversation with somebody about Shakeology or about a challenge pack, if you want to, before you reply to them, send to me what you're replying to them. And let's go through it together. That's for anybody on here. If you struggle with closing the sale, obviously I fail too. But send me the message. You can text me, you can message me or whatever, and I'll help you go through it. Now, we might not close the deal, but I've got better at it, and I can help you with it. But a lot of it's going to be based off of you and your testimony and your journey too. It's not just your words. It's that are you that wandering ship? Are you being, obviously some of y'all have great transformations with it. Yeah. You're a wandering ship, Kim O'Keefe. I'm just kidding. Cost is usually the issue. Yeah, it is. Always is. Everybody wants something for free. They don't want to invest in anything. I mean, they really don't. It's just the reality of it. So any other questions, comments? And what's crazy about this, I can look at each one of y'all and Sam, I'm just going to be honest with you. Sam's the newest, so I'm still figuring out Sam and his post and things like that. Obviously, he's doing great at it. But all of y'all that's been with me a long time, every one of y'all have this unique personality, unique way of posting, unique when y'all are really engaged in the groups and really engaged in everything that you're doing an awesome job of it. You're also different that it's great. I mean, it's just the biggest thing is consistent with it. So questions or comments? Ain't got none?
Well, so you're saying we should just go straight, flat out, sign them as coaches instead of challenge packs. That's what you're talking about, right?
Instead of a customer, yes. Unless they tell you, this is the only way that I want. If somebody tells me that I'm just going to let you know I'm going to buy a challenge pack and I'm going to cancel it, Shakeology, I'm not going to get it, then I don't bother with it. Because
the couple that I sold to yesterday, because she just honestly said, we really don't have the money to be doing this, but if this gets my husband to where he needs to be, I'm on board with it, because she's doing Weight Watchers, but I sent them sample packets of the shakes and they like them. So he ordered the 3-day refresh challenge pack, and he's talking more long-term than she is. So I did talk about the coaching opportunity as far as discount coach, but just went for the challenge pack for now.
Yeah, you're going to sell them a challenge pack, but you're going to sign them up as a discount coach.
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
Just because she said that it was like a money issue. So
yeah.
For right, they want to see, and then I will watch when their Shakeology order redoes and talk to them then.
Yeah. So that's one thing that you can do, and I was sharing that with Sam earlier, is they can still sign up for free. So when their order starts to roll back around, you say, hey, you're about to get another order of Shakeology. Just wanted to let you know that, are you enjoying it? Blah, blah, blah. If they say yes, then, would you like to save $15 a month on that? And obviously they say yes, then I can sign you up as a preferred customer, So I always, in the last 3 months, that's my always for me this year. When somebody decides they want a challenge pack, then I lead with that. Is this something that you'd like to continue to do? If you're seeing success with it, yes. How would you like to save money on that? Because you're going to want to buy other workouts. You're going to have continue with Shakeology and things. Yes, then I can sign you up and save you some money on that every month. Plus get you a 25% discount on anything else that you buy. I just automatically lead with it. And everybody don't go for it. But I posted in Elite Fitness tonight earlier conversations and ways about going to sign people up as discount coaches. But that will get you to diamond quicker. That will build you volume quicker. That, letting people know, because you do want to save them money. I want people to have the best success they possibly have at the cheapest rate they possibly can. And everybody does. And if they know that you care about them that much, then they're more likely to be able to do that and stick with it too. Any other questions or comments?
Okay, so can we go back to the Super Saturday thing for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said the town hall was $75, so we would just split that up then, all of us?
Yeah, we can figure something out. If we just do the town hall and just the rooms itself, and we don't get the gym, I may say, okay, I'll pay for the gym. I'll pay for the $75, and then if y'all want to throw in and get the balloons and stuff like you did last time, or whatever we decide to do on that Friday night, we'll figure it out. I told Fran what we'd do is probably have a Zoom call specifically for Super Saturday, so that we can plan some stuff before you come down. That's Fran, Tony's Fran. Tony's married to Fran. Yeah, there you go. How about that? There you go. So what we'll probably do is have a Zoom call to discuss just specifically Super Saturday, and then we could possibly meet before then too. But we'll have a Zoom call just to nail down the details for that. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be good. I know it's going to be because we doing it and we rock like that. What the hell? What the hell? Y'all signed up coaches, right? I'm sorry. I just can't help it. That was funny when she said that. Yankees cuss more. I don't know what it is, but anyway, they do. More than you. No, not more than you. More than most people down here. Yeah.
They're more abrupt. And
Yeah.
Forward. I'm married to one, I know.
You were one too.
I go back and forth. I say you guys, or I say y'all, or I say pop, or give me a Coke. So
You better not be drinking Coke. You a Beachbody Coach. You drink water.
This is water.
Okay.
Water.
Delete that part of the call.
Right.
Okay.
No. No, Kim, no.
What?
Don't do that.
I won't. Y'all got anything else? So, and make sure that y'all are getting in that personal development. I'm gonna leave it with that. That's more important to me than anything. Okay, no questions, no comments. You will see a recorded video call posted in Elite Fitness, and it will be this one. I'm just saying, right? There will be another
Did you post your coaching one then from the coach opportunity from last week? Can you
I did.
You did?
I did.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
You would check on the team page during your power hour. Add that to your power hour. I'm just kidding.
I can't be on the team page all the time. Never mind.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I did post it in there.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I sent them one though. I did send a message that you sent me to her, so I'm gonna double check with her. So.
Okay. I hope this call was helpful. And I'll let y'all know when Jamie's going to be on here. I'll let y'all know when Chris, the other one, Val Buttermore's going to be on here. I'll let y'all know about that too. And thank y'all for showing up. I have added y'all into the 3 Vital group. I've added you into the Coach Basics. If you want to add anybody else, let me know. And let's really rock this month out. I really believe we can do that.
Okay, I have a question. A while ago, I thought you said you didn't add us into one of the groups unless we had a coach there. Now you're telling us that you did?
No. I added you into either or. I added you in to the 3. You're over here on my thing. I added you in to the 3 Vitals. I added Sarah in to the Coach Basics.
So I'm in the 3 Vitals.
Yes.
So I should have got a thing on that, right?
Yes.
And you need to show up and show out in there. I want to see you post every day, Rhonda.
Go.
Your children are gone, aren't they, Beth? Love you.
Love you. Delete that part on the call.
Okay.
Oh, God, I forgot we was recording. Sorry.
That's all right. Anybody else? Questions, comments, anything? Nothing?
No. Posted Elite Fitness our commitments.
Yeah. Yeah. One takeaway from the call.
Takeaway, yeah. Okay.
Y'all sleep good and have an amazing Easter weekend and get some rest because I know you need it. Good night, Zach and Sarah Buttermore. Y'all sleep well.
You might want to put a reminder in there about what you said to put in the team page. Because I won't remember by tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do it. When I post a call, I'll put a few comments on there because it'll be in the morning anyway. Thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate it.
Thank you for doing it.
I love it. I would get on here by myself if I had to. Y'all have a good evening.